Life in the palace was designed to be perfect. King Shuddhodana believed he could protect Siddhartha from every sorrow, every harsh reality, every thought that might draw him away from royal duty. He built pleasure gardens, arranged music and entertainment, surrounded his son with youth and beauty, and kept anything unpleasant far beyond the palace gates. But even the gentlest cage is still a cage, and Siddhartha felt its walls growing tighter as he grew older. One day, Siddhartha asked to ride beyond the palace grounds. The king hesitated but finally agreed, though he ordered the road be cleared of anything that might disturb the prince. Yet life has a way of revealing itself, despite our attempts to hide it. As Siddhartha rode with his charioteer Channa, he noticed a man by the side of the road. At first, he didn't understand what he was seeing. The man's back was bent, his hair white, his steps unsteady. His skin was wrinkled, his voice thin. Siddhartha had never seen old age before. "Channa," he asked softly, "what has happened to this man?" "This is simply what time does to all of us," Channa replied. "No one escapes old age." The words settled heavily in Siddhartha's mind. He returned to the palace quiet and thoughtful, unable to shake the image of the frail old man. For the first time he wondered, how can I protect those I love from something none of us can avoid? Days later he ventured out again. This time he passed a man trembling with fever, his body twisted with pain. Siddhartha stopped the chariot. "And this?" he asked. "This," Channa said, "is sickness. It comes to anyone at any time." Siddhartha felt something tighten in his chest. He had heard of illness, but seeing it, seeing suffering in its raw form, made him feel the fragility of life in a way he had never known before. On a third journey, Siddhartha encountered a group of people carrying a body wrapped in cloth. Their grief filled the air. "Is he asleep?" Siddhartha asked. "No," Channa answered. "He has died. This is the end of life for all beings." Siddhartha felt the world tilt. Old age, sickness, death, these were not rare misfortunes. They were universal truths. He returned to the palace shaken, unable to enjoy the distractions offered to him. Yashodhara noticed the change and saw the distant look in his eyes. She understood that something inside him had begun to shift. On a final outing, Siddhartha saw a wandering ascetic, a man dressed simply walking with calm steps, his face peaceful despite having almost nothing. "Who is he?" Siddhartha asked. "A seeker," Channa said, "someone who has given up worldly pleasures to understand the truth and find freedom from suffering." For the first time, the turmoil within Siddhartha eased. This fourth sight did not frighten him. It offered a path, a possibility that suffering did not have to be the final word. As they rode back to the palace, he felt both unsettled and strangely hopeful, sensing that his life was about to change in ways he could no longer ignore.